Hello and welcome to the official announcement of the soundtrack of 2023 Composition Competition. Now I'm inviting musicians and composers alike to encapsulate the passing year in a musical masterpiece, be that a soundtrack, a track to a video, just a musical piece, an orchestral piece, anything music. But there is a catch. You can only use free samples. Only free samples, and I'm excluding free samples using the full version of Kontakt. I know that might annoy people, but vice versa, you have to pay for Kontakt, and I know there's free stuff for it, but for the sake of this competition, we're going to be excluding that. So you really are going to have to get creative. You're allowed to record stuff, you're allowed to use your own samples that you can create, but get creative. But let's get into the details of the competition itself. So we've already mentioned the fact you have to use free samples. The track length can be up to 2 minutes long, no longer, not 2 minutes and 1 second. You can, of course, have less than 2 minutes. You're more than welcome to submit a piece that's 1 minute long or 30 seconds long if you really want to. But honestly, anything between a minute and 2 minutes is fine, but not over it. So the competition length, it will be running from now, the 1st of December, until the end of the year. So at midnight, when we pass into 2024, your entry must be in, and that will be Greenwich time, so midnight in the UK, essentially. So how do you enter this competition? Firstly, I should have mentioned at the beginning, this is a free to enter competition. It's not going to cost you a penny, and there will be a link to a Google form in the description of this video. I'll show you the details later in this video, but essentially you'll need to upload your track to YouTube or SoundCloud, include the hashtag melodies of 2023, and include that link in the Google form. Now be careful of scammers, don't be clicking any random links in the comments. I'll only be including the link to the form in the description of this video and a post I will make on my YouTube channel, and essentially any other videos I create about updates about the competition in future. So just be very, very careful of scammers, especially random people contacting you about you've won X, Y, and Z. Just be very careful. Speaking of which, prizes, there are prizes, and I've got a lot of people to thank for this. Firstly, I want a big thanks and shout out to Sound Iron, who donated the winning prize to this competition. Essentially, you, the winner, will get to choose one of Sound Iron's elements library. Now that can be anything from the Apocalypse percussion elements, the Hyperion string elements, the brass elements or Hyperion brass elements, or the Olympus choir elements. For second place, you will get to choose from Librawave's Osiris, which is this library, or a Spitfire gift card of $29, pounds, or euros, the equivalent in your local currency. So you can essentially buy one of their originals libraries. Now that's something I provided with my own money, while Librawave, big shout out to this company because they donated this library Osiris, and they also have a lovely free library called Bell and Bone, which you're more than welcome to use in this competition. It features a beautiful trumpet and trombone, so check them out. Great little company, and big thank you for them for donating that prize. Now third place will get whichever one second place didn't choose. So first place gets a choice from Sound Iron elements, second place gets to choose from Librawave's Osiris or the gift card, and then third place will either get Osiris or the gift card, whichever second place didn't choose. Now that is the prizes as it stands. I am in discussions with a couple of other companies to get some more prizes for this competition, so stay tuned for updates. I'm more than sure I will be at least announcing one or two other prizes that will either be squished in with second place or third place, or other things that stand out to me as I judge the competition. I will be the main judge on this competition, and my wife will be making sure I do it fairly. So those are the judges, which should be rather interesting. This is the first competition of this kind I have run, so go easy on me, especially with regards to the judging. It might take a couple of months depending on how many entries we have. But I think I've gone through everything. Let's now move into the actual form itself and walk you through it so you know what to expect. So everything you need to know is on it. I've tried to be as concise as possible. So you have the brief at the beginning there. As I said, the brief is to encapsulate the essence of the passing year in a musical masterpiece. Express yourself creatively and interpret the events, emotions and experiences of 2023 through the universal language of music. Anyway, guidelines, as I said, track length no longer than 2 minutes. Free samples only. I really want people to get creative. My channel is largely about presenting the smaller companies and presenting the amazing free samples out there. And in the planning this competition, this is where it began. In essence, getting something available to those who don't have BBC Symphony Orchestra, thousands of pounds of sample libraries, and really utilising the free stuff that is out there. So get creative, record something, record your own samples. The more creative, the better, in all honesty. And as I said, full version of Kontakt, the free stuff for that, I'm not allowing in the competition. There is quite a lot of hoo-ha I've noticed on my channel about when I present free samples but using the full version of Kontakt. So for the purpose of this competition, we're excluding those. But I'm interested to see about the response to that. Now, time frame, it's there, 1st of December till the 31st at midnight. Creativity and originality, just think out the box. Do something different. Do something that's going to stand out from the crowd. Now, submission requirements, fill in this document we're looking at right now. Include a brief description explaining how your composition encapsulates the essence of 2023, and include a YouTube or SoundCloud link to your track. Now, judging criteria, I'll be looking at the originality and creativity behind your piece. I'll be looking at technical skill in utilizing these free samples and making them sound good, and of course the emotional impact fitting to the brief that you basically write. Prizes are there, and do check this. As I said, I will be posting updates. I am in conversations with companies about getting more prizes. And of course, use the hashtag melodies of 23. Now, please include your email. I do need your email address so I can reach out to you, the winner, so I can give you your prize. Please include your name. Country of residence, that's simply there. So if you do win, I know what currency to put the gift card in. Now, why is your track the soundtrack of 2023? I need to know that. Why have you done X, Y, and Z? Include time codes if you want in bits of your pieces. This is to relay the events of my life. Try not to go too deep, but at the same time, try and encapsulate 2023 within your track and explain why you have done certain things. YouTube or SoundCloud link, essential. Otherwise, how am I going to listen to your piece? And I do want an instrumentation. I want to know what samples you have used or what recordings you've used. Just say, I've recorded me playing the guitar. I've recorded myself singing. I've used Bell and Bone from Librawave. Just give me a bullet point list of the libraries you've essentially used. I'm intrigued to see. And then right at the bottom, just a couple of confirmations that you're 18 or over, or at least you've got the permission of your parent or guardian, that the track is 100% your own, no copyright or stealing other people's work, please, that you've only used free samples. If I'm in doubt, I might be reaching out to you by email to basically get a copy of your project so I can double check it against the instrumentation you have given me, especially if you're one of those in the top 10. I might be reaching out just to get a copy from your DAW so I know that it is using free samples and that you've read the terms and conditions. I have got a document with the full boring details. That's, well, not that, but everything's there. If you've got any questions, please let me know down in the comments, and I might do a Q&A video so that everything's clear and everybody knows what you're doing. But good luck, be creative. I'm excited to see what you've got to offer, and hopefully we can make this an annual thing. But as I said, go easy on me. This is the first competition of this kind I've run, so it's a shot in the dark. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for watching. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.